fellas, I just wanted to show you my original signs. This sign's probably been hanging in here for probably 4 years, 5 years at least. Probably one of the first signs I ever put up. First thing we got to do is basically what happened is they had a flood come through here probably, I don't know, a month ago or so, maybe a month and a half ago, and it literally washed this entire field out. And we got, as you guys can see, you see all the leaves up around the fence areas. We gotta get all that cleaned out. Gotta get all that whole entire batter's box there is full of leaves. It actually washed the trash cans way back into, there's one, and there's one way over in there, so we're gonna go get those. Hopefully they're not full, because if they're full, we're not gonna be able to move them. And as you guys can see, the bleachers are covered in mud. That's how high the water was. The water in here was probably, I don't even know, it was probably up to my chest or maybe a little bit lower, maybe my waist. But the other thing we're gonna do, I got a gentleman coming that's part of the, he's actually the father of one of the girls that my daughter plays softball with. And we got to basically get this top of the field dressed here. So he's supposed to be bringing a tractor, something. We were going to rent a Bobcat and do it, but it's just cheaper to use internal stuff for this job here. And then we're supposed to be having sand delivered at some point. So once they get the sand delivered, we'll be able to top dress this, and you know, it'll look a lot better. I'll show you guys at a later point. I'll show you what the finished product looks like here in a little bit for this job, but you know, it won't be complete until we get that sand delivered. Generally they have sand delivered to the ball field number 2 over there, but it's pretty much all gone right now, so we're just waiting on him to get here. It's been about a little over an hour. As you can see, we got all the leaves off the fence, all the dirt, sticks. Basically we just do it back in here, you know, there's no point in dumping it anywhere. And then I went around, we're trying to find where the stakes are in the ground for where the bases go, but we haven't been able to locate them yet. So I'm going to call my father-in-law and see if he still has a metal detector. I think we had. And then the other guy will be down here in a little bit, and hopefully we're going to get this you know, tilled up a little bit. This field's in pretty bad shape. There's really no sand here, so I mean, we got to till it, and then we're going to bring in sand and go from there. But definitely looks a lot better so far. Got the trash cleaned up. I got one of the trash cans back there. We went way out there and got it, but there's another one way out there. That thing is completely full of trash, and it's frozen solid, so we couldn't even move it. But we got home plate dug out, or sorry, not home plate. We got home plate dug out up here. We got the pitcher's mound dug out. Thought where first base was, we even measured it out. Thought where second base should be, measured it out, didn't see it. So we're gonna wait till we till it. We're thinking what happened is this area floods a lot, and this field hasn't been used in 2 years. So what we're thinking is the dirt's just been settling, and those poles were probably, you know, an inch or two down into the dirt, because home plate, you can't even see it. I'll walk up here real quick and show you, but I literally had to dig the pitcher's mound out about 2 inches, and home plate home plate is down in there. I found it, but it's down in there, as you can tell. So we're gonna have to dig that out. You know, once we till this up, we'll get a better view of what we're gonna work with here. But yeah, guys, and also this is for my daughter's softball team. I'm not being paid for this. This is kind of just me giving back to the community and to my daughter's softball team. As you guys can see, the other fields out there, you know, they're in good shape, but this one, it's pretty rough. And this is the field we got put on this year, so you know, me and some of the other parents and stuff, we're gonna make it look as good as we can. So, but I gotta go mow. Got it all tilled up pretty good. We have a home plate and we have a pitcher's mound. We haven't 100% secured where the first, second, and third base are. So I'm waiting on a buddy of mine to bring a metal detector, and we're gonna measure it out, and then we're gonna try to locate these pipes. We're not even sure if somebody may have removed them. They might not even be here, but when he tilled, we didn't hit anything, and we went down 2 inches. So it's just a lot lot of sand, weeds, and, you know, dirt, but definitely looks a lot better. It's really soft right now, guys. I mean, it's like powder. So what we're gonna do is not me, obviously, with my company, but what's gonna happen is we're gonna come in and just basically spray the areas that we couldn't get to with the tiller, mainly up around the bases, up around home plate, because these are attached with some kind of spikes or something. We didn't want to rip them up out of there because I don't even know how they're attached. They probably just come right out, but I'm not sure. But definitely looks a lot better. Me and another coach, we're going to paint this backstop. These benches just really need cleaned off. They were painted a few years ago, so the benches are in good shape. Backstop's a little bit dull, so we're going to throw some new paint on that, revitalize that. And yeah, man, kids should have a nice ball field to play on. Finishing up the field for the day. Just rolling it out, guys. We tilled it, rolled it. We got some weeds and grass that we're still gonna spray, especially up around the pitcher's mound and the backstop. But tell you what, man, this is good old Kubota here. A friend on the team's dad owns it, the gentleman on it there. And I tell you what, it saved us a lot of time. A lot of time. Very appreciative.